We need immigration in order to prop up our economy.
Right.
And I feel like we're a multicultural society. So I think sometimes people push back a little bit. But for us, I think it's a positive thing.
You probably can tell I'm an immigrant myself, so I will not take any offense to anything positive, negative, neutral
Yes.
about immigration. So yeah, it's just I hope you can share with me the true, authentic thoughts on this one.
Yes.
You don't have to say, "Oh, you're immigrant," so I wouldn't say anything bad about immigrants.
I think sometimes cultures will bring with them certain aspects that may not mesh with our society.
Yeah.
But on the whole, the net positives from the food to the music to the culture.
I just think I'm so lucky because I have so easy access to international foods.
We're from the north, so we don't have much immigration in the north. So we hear these arguments, we hear the complaints, but we don't live it. We have immigration, but very small levels.
Right.
And
Where exactly are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
we're from Sudbury in Ontario. We're very welcoming.
Right.
We don't have maybe the issues that they have in Toronto and Montreal and
Right.
British Columbia or Vancouver. What we hear, we don't live it, but we
Yeah.
hear that maybe they feel like they're being overwhelmed. My grandfather is an immigrant from Lebanon.
Right.
So we're all immigrants at some point. And I think for us, we're very accepting and we're very warm and we're very willing to help the new arrivals,
Right.
make a life. But we're not living the realities that maybe other places are.
Right. Are you worried about the unemployment situation? Is it getting worse because a lot of immigrants and also international workers in general are willing to take, I guess, like lower wage than a lot of local people?
Yeah.
So what's your thought on this one?
I think there's a balance to be achieved, and sometimes we have to take into consideration that we've had a push for higher quality of life, but there are people willing to work for a lot lower wage. So I think it'll balance out, but when there's ups and downs, that's when you get the negativity coming in from both sides of the equation. And we know that there are employers that are kind of doing shady practices to take advantage of some of the really valid programs that are out there. So,
What's the shady practice, to be exact?
well, there are incentives within the government to provide some economic stimulus to companies to hire immigrants, right?
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to advertise the position to everyone first. And we know there have been cases where they don't advertise to everyone first, and then they go straight, which for them is a plus because they get employment supplementation.
Yeah.
And they're targeting one specific group of not necessarily Chinese or Indian, or it's just
Yeah.
immigrants. And so for the people that may have been here for a while, especially youth, I mean, it doesn't affect us, but a lot of the youth are claiming we cannot find
Yeah.
jobs. And I don't think it's happening in every case. I think there are select people who are taking advantage of it, but it puts a sour taste in everybody's mouth.